I watched a video on how to defeat him, but that was a long time ago. But now I don't remember.
No problem, Platinum Lounge. We will see you next time, and thank you very much for hanging around with us today.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day.
We do, whatever you decide to do, and we will definitely see you again soon.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to see the end of this game since you're so close yourself. Alright, come on.
Oh, hello.
Ow.
Right, so did we get every blue aura for humanity points? I imagine we did.
I believe so, yeah.
But it says at any point during this chapter we need to keep an eye out for Vanina's icon when resting at a stargazer. When we see it, we can go back to the hotel and talk to him.
Okay.
But it does say he's going to tell us about his parents, which is an important step for a trophy. If we listen to the dialogue in a previous chapter, then ignore it. But I'm not actually sure if we did.
No. Can't get buttons out in my head right now. I'm gonna need a little bit of warming up time for the button.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best to go into a boss fight, is it?
No. I keep pressing square to attack. Because of the game I've been playing recently, it's square to attack.
It is. And so Intel says, so in the second run, you didn't go into the shop once, question mark. You just got all the collectibles again, and the gemstones, and then sold everything in Bro at the start.
So, in the second run, you don't go into the shop, but what you do is you make a save right before the last boss. Beat the last boss to get your trophy for doing no merchant, no heals, pistol only, get all those trophies, and then reload that save. Reload that save just before the last boss and then sell everything there. So you've got all your cash ready, and then you load into Pro with all the cash ready. Now the fact that you do that, that might mean that you lose your treasures. I don't know, but that's how you do it. So you you make a save before the end and then load it back up once you've got your trophy. So you basically just have to go and beat the last boss again.
Does that make sense, Intelush?
Hopefully that makes sense.
Very smart. So your friend just confirmed 2 mil for RPG as well.
Yeah, 2 mil. Like I say, if you get really lucky with the charms that you get for the shooting range, you can get one that lowers the cost. And it brings it down to, I believe, 1.6 mil.
Oh, I remember.
I didn't get lucky, so I had to buy 2 mil. But
yeah,
there is a luck-based charm you can get to help you out.
So what's the plan for this guy then? What do we do?
It is non-armoured leg. You don't look like you're doing much damage, but you've got to stagger him. And once you get him staggered, you can do a bit more, a lot of damage.
Didn't Storm Infusion give us that advice as well? Or some similar advice, right?
Yeah, basically that's... I think our pack was trying to help with that as well. But yeah, basically just hit this leg. It's all about stamina management. Your stamina regen's super slow in this fight, so you've got to try and keep enough stamina to dodge.
Why is it slow in this one fight?
The feature of the fight.
Really?
It's because of the shock element on the guy. So if it hits you and you get shot, your stamina regen is much slower when you're shocked. Like right now I've got fast regen because he's not got shock aim on. Now he has got slow regen.
Even though we're not fully shocked?
Yeah. Well, we are fully shocked.
It's just how long we're shocked for.
Yeah. Normally enemies build it up, but I think he's that powerful that you get some shock and then it just come back down.
Danny, what mood are you in today? Skenya, you've gone pink.
You have something.
You're usually green. What mood are you in today? I don't know, are you in a flirtatious mood, Skenya? You've gone pink.
Are you in a friendly mood though, or a making you play the game mood?
Please friendly.
No. Oh.
It was pink yesterday for you. It wasn't pink for me yesterday.
I'm not pink for me.
It was green for me yesterday.
I need to not get hit. I'm gonna get the shock helmet on me. That's really, very key.
People have already started to talk about Valentine's, huh? I see. Very on theme. I don't know, Skenya. What mood are you in today? Hopefully it's a good one. Oh!
Beat it well. No.
What type of music do we listen to
Here
other
we go.
than the Troy Baker band? We listen to rock, heavier type music. So I mean, Dan's music range is more. He's got a wider range of music he listens to than I do. But I would say probably on the heavier rock style music.
Yeah, I'll listen to some like indie rock or that kind of stuff as well, whereas you typically don't tend to. But generally more rock.
Yeah, but other than Metallica, I don't really listen to like the typical old rock. You know, I'm thinking like I don't really listen to Iron Maiden, AC/DC, that sort of old style bands.
Yeah, probably what a lot of people call like metal or metalcore or that kind of vibe. Definitely not pop.
Well, I definitely prefer my music heavier, Alpaca, I would say. Skenya says, for me, yes. For you, I don't know. Skenya, I have had quite the trauma.
Yeah, you've missed the trauma of this morning.
Yes, we've only just started playing Lies of P for about 2.5 hours. We've been playing the new Silent Hill game that they released a few days ago. So, everyone made me play on a section where you were in the kind of like a maze, and there was this horrible thing chasing after you, and it was just horrible. It was very traumatic, and I've just had quite the trauma. It's horrible. So anything you do to me on this game can't be as bad as that.
I don't think today's gonna top that bit.
No, that was horrible. I had to skip the redeem early. I've never done that.
You did, you cheated out back out to the redeem, didn't you?
I can't do it anymore. Trying to tell me to behave and be a good boy. I am, Skenya. Yes. Don't know if I can cope with any more stress. You've also gone blue now. Skenya, you're really confusing me today. It's weird when people's name changes colour. It's like when Intel Rush went from green to yellow. That was weird.
Boom! Come on.
Hell yeah.
There we go. Second try.
Nice.
He was causing some real issues at the end of the last Lies of P stream, which was
Yeah.
about 2 months ago, but
Yeah, you couldn't do it, could you?
we're through. There we
Very
go.
good.
Boss down. Easy. Exactly. Another gold medal and power wash sim achieved. Got just one more to go then.
Nice, Jenko.
I think you said 3 out of 5 earlier, did you?
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
Good job.
Nice.
Thanks, Kenya. Okay, am I good to use the badge? Am I allowed?
Right, we need to remember to look for Vanini's icon.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna move past now and forget about it. Yeah, we're alright. Why don't I switch things to brighten the day a bit?
I do like an orange, I've got to say.
Yeah, you do like orange, don't you?
I'm a big fan of the colour orange.
Dan likes that colour. He likes your current colour.
I like the colour, Kenny. I'm a fan. Alright, let's go ahead and get some help. Where will it be, Vanini's thing? On the hotel, yeah?
I'm so stressed. When I mean, it just says look for his Vanini's icon. When you see it, go back to the hotel.
I presume that's, yeah, on the hotel. Sure.
He said what colour? Dan, he likes orange. Dan likes the colour orange.
I do.
Or naranja, if you're Spanish.
Yes.
No, it's Spanish.
No, it's Spanish.
Um,
Do that for me.
Pink butterfly. Around somewhere.
Butterfly around somewhere. Hopefully
Around a locked door by dropping down to other rooms.
not where this dude.
What is your colour? You mean my favourite colour? What's my favourite colour? You know what? I don't even think I have one. I think about this sometimes and I don't know if I even... I don't even know if I have one.
I don't really feel like it.
No.
Ooh.
It's a bit of a boring answer, but it's true.
Yeah, I think I agree. I don't think you really seem to have one. Has he been such a pussy?
What would I like to have your name in? Let's keep it on theme. And I'll say blue. Some shade of blue, given that we are platinum themed, which is platinum trophies are kind of like blue. So let's go blue.
Like it.
I do like blue.
Yeah. Maybe that's your colour.
Maybe that's my colour.
You say anything but red.
Dark or light? Light. Light blue. It's platinum a colour, isn't it? A metal. It is a metal. But it's also... I don't think in of itself it's a colour. I think it's just... They use it as a shade of something. So like, with blonde hair you can go like platinum blonde. Which is still like... blonde, but it means light shade of that colour, I think.
Yeah. And PlayStation display a platinum trophy as blue. It's quite weird.
Platinum's grey. And silver. The metal itself is, yeah.
What are you going to do to me? Nope.
Turquoise it is. Now Twitch just need to keep up with the change.
I know.
Well-
Can't handle it.
You're blue on my screen. I can see that it's blue, Skenya.
Ow. I'm stuck in a corner. Oh no.
Uh-oh. No, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Don't die. Don't die.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely not nice, but we made it. That was pretty horrendous, so bad. Oh,
Ooh.
oh no. This is awful. Like I'm playing a game. I'm playing Crisis Core Final Fantasy at the moment, and like Square's attack and X's dodge, and I'm just my brain is not computing the buttons for Liza P. It's really not. Like, I'm just pressing all the wrong stuff. I tried to dodge twice there and failed 4 times without pressing X, which is most certainly not dodge on this game.
There's something down there.
Yeah, we'll deal with this man first. Okay, kind of.
Oh!
Oh, I just got licked. At least the other one's running a wall. That's nice of it.
That's a bit silly, isn't it?
Yeah, but I will take it.
Oh my god, Jenko's got the 5th one already.
That was quick. I thought the challenges were long.
Yeah, you just said they're difficult. It's difficult and time consuming. Well, not for you, Jenko. Nice, well done. Very well done. You can come and help me do mine. When I have to get through mine. I'll load you into the game. You can do it for me and I'll just sit there while you do it for me.
I'm sure Jenko will be thrilled. I mean, it is a co-op game, right?
Yeah.
We were going to do it together at some point, but then you wanted to play and I just couldn't commit to 50 hours of power washing.
More challenges? Yippee!
Oh, my nemesis.
Can you do it?
Probably not. Alright, I don't have to go to the edge. Alright. It said dropping off somewhere, right? Oh, right, that is.
Gotta go around the locked door by dropping to lower levels.
Ah, that sounds like where we need to go.
Yeah.
There was another dude.
Oh dear me. I'm tired.
I've seen this part.
You have?
Yeah, it's pretty horrendous. Two of those.
Oh.
Yeah, I watched a speed run of this game. And they did it pretty quick, but this part, they basically said, no one fights these, everyone just runs past. We know what that means for us. We're gonna have to fight.
How about Dan? Dan, Skenu and Danny have some nice food while Jenko plays. You're allowed to get a bit of food for each challenge that you manage to do for Danny. I like that suggestion, Skenu.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one. I like this.
I get food and trophies, and I don't even have to do either.
Yeah, it depends who's supplying the food, I suppose. But...
Not me. Skenu can. And he's the chef.
And he doesn't like cooking.
Intel Rush has got a question for you. Oh. He says, am I doing the same thing for the first playthrough with the shop? Save, sell everything besides your pistol, and kill the final boss with the pistol.
No, because you've got to do the full playthrough with the pistol, so you can't cheat it to do that. So first playthrough, you just wait. I suppose yes, although as long as you've got as long as you've got enough money to level up your pistol and your primal knife, you don't need to actually do the selling until your third playthrough. So you can just put all your weapons away in your item box, which is allowed, and then just sell them on the third playthrough. So you could do that, but you don't need to.
You're thinking inventory space for second run?
Yeah. So you can put them all in your
box.
in your box. You can put all your weapons in your box at the start of your second run, which you are allowed to go in your box, and then just sell them at the third. So you could do what you said, but it just saves you having to kill the boss twice with a pistol. To not do that.
I mean, this sounds good to me. Jenko says deal. So Jenko's gonna get me some trophies. Skenya's gonna cook the food.
We just chill.
We just get to sit there, eat food, and get trophies got for us.
Okay. When?
When are we doing this?
Today.
I'm ready.
Need to do it quick while Jenko's fresh on the game. Oh. That went terribly last time. That's right. I want this chest.
Oh, we can do something with that. It's flashing.
It is. I'll be able to read it. I'm trying to draw this guy to me, but I don't. Oh,
It's coming.
it's coming.
Oh, I fought one of these.
They're tough. Don't give me that kill stuff. Don't go out there.
Don't lower your mate.
Ah. Alright.
Oh, it's visceral.
There we go. Yeah. There. One down. One down. Only 2,500 ergo for that kill.
It's not good enough, that is it?
No. How would it spend? Wake up, evolve, ascend.
Yeah, what a bad idea.
Don't know what you mean. I don't want to get healing. Bullshit. It didn't do me.
What?
3 times in a row it didn't do me attack. I guess I was hitting his armor and it was cancelling it, but like, okay. This guy should be dead.
Oh my god.
There we go. He was definitely cheating. Don't know if I want a veteran's amulet, but we've got it. Alright, this is presumably a locked door, but we're definitely not dropping off. We're climbing up. But hopefully not that one. Ooh, I need to grind.
You use me.
Not like that. Oh, lovely. Look at that. That's Stargazer as well. Alright, his thing's not here, but it's called coin fruit. It's ready, so we will go and...
Yeah, I'll try to talk to him, see.
I'm trying to talk to him. At the very least, we'll pick up the fruit. I would like the gold fruit. Guess we now know we can use it to buy heals for the boss help. And other things.
You had to clean the first van with the red nozzle for a trophy. Oh. One more until the platinum. Well, that's very good news, Jenko. I'm sure you'll get it pretty quickly. But that sounds like a right pain. The red nozzle is it's really powerful, but it's a very small surface area. So
annoying to clean a large object with it.
Yeah. It's meant to get in little nooks and crannies and stuff.
Yeah.
Not to clean an entire van with.
Welcome, friend.
Yeah, that's a big crap. At least it wasn't a house though, right? Imagine having to do a whole house with that. You'd be there for about a week. What's the last trophy you've got then? What's the last one you've got to do?
You're
What
here.
am I doing here? If I can upgrade anything further.
You're gonna finish career mode. You haven't even finished. Oh, that's interesting. My plan was to finish that first, and then move on to all the other stuff. Nice that you're not having to end on the challenges, though. That's good.
Isn't it the case that career mode's glitched though at the moment, and you can't get the trophy for finishing it?
Wasn't it the case that it could be, but not always?
I don't know if it is for everyone.
Maybe upload your save to the cloud first.
I saw that they've confirmed that they're working on a patch and they expect it out soon. And they said you won't have to replay stuff once it's live, which is good news.
Yeah, do your cloud save before.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm not playing it myself, so I'm not watching detail, but I know there was something about that, and I saw a tweet that they're gonna fix it soon for those people who are stuck with it. Okay.
Ah, you sneaky.
It was trying to be a sneaky, wasn't it?
Little snack.
Oh, I never actually never looked. That was whoa. Just to confirm, no yes, I didn't know. No shop in the near future.
No.
Let's spend that then, because I know for a fact I'll die soon and lose it. Technique gives us damage. Speaker gives us stamina. It's a bit awkward because that's on 27 and that's on 32, so I can't tell what we're trying to do. But I do feel like I'm always short on stamina, so I might get stamina up to 30. And then we'll go for a bit more damage if we can fit in.
Stamina's always a problem.
Yeah. Alright, so we can jump down with these two dudes, but I'm not sure what the
Point of that is.
benefit of that is. Yeah. You don't really seem to be able to. I guess you can drop down into the fog, so maybe you can drop down into a like more useful place.
I bet that's locked and we've got no choice.
Yes, we're going down there.
We're going.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think this is where the butterfly is, around here somewhere.
Yeah. Oh,
Get your lamp. Wow. Yeah, that hurt.
I forgot I couldn't block those guys.
He's gonna burst, he's gonna burst, he's gonna burst. No, he's not. You look like you were
no
gonna...
panic over nothing.
Yeah, well, it looked like you were gonna.
We did a lights on. There we go. Oh, hello.
At least it's not a fully souped up owl.
Yeah, it could be worse. Oh, what is this?
Wow, what did it do?
Literally. I think
Yeah,
it's because the other one were right tough, so I would have been like really careful and like that one overconfidence. Okay, we go again. I wonder if I can just jump down without having to kill these first two every time.
They're gonna follow you.
Try and kill one and then see if the other comes. Okay, so I can do that. I can just kill that guy as I drop for the bit of extra go and then.
Remember, you lose it. If you don't pick it up when you get hit, you get about to lose stuff.
Cool. Thanks.
You need to get it, really. This thing is gonna hit us.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Okay.
Great music.
Yeah, isn't it?
Oh, wow. That's so much damage. Oh.
We had like 3/4 of our health then.
It's not even an obvious attack, like I can't even tell when it's doing that. I wouldn't mind if it were like some super charge up attack that you can plan to dodge it because you know it's going to kill you.
It's just like a general attack, but yeah, it really hurts.
It's like whacks you and you're dead.
Yeah. Yep, you get out.
Again!
Bastard. Crap, crap, crap. That balloon's gonna come back soon.
Yeah. Oh
No! We're getting shafted down here.
Can't do it. I literally can't do it. This guy's tanky a lot though. I feel like I hit him with like 3 charged power attacks and it did like Tiny little smidge of health damage. Come on. Not as difficult as I'm making it out. I'm also gonna kill you now.
Oh, ow.
Is he dead? Right, wait for this to come back. I don't want to deal with that guy when he's here. Okay. You're hiding in this. No, you're sitting again.
I don't trust it.
I think he was dead. I think it's the guy that I knocked off. Come up. Butterfly, you said?
Yeah. Somewhere.
Oh, it's not a butterfly, so keep an eye out. I believe my lamp's on. No, it wasn't. Bundle of old letters.
No, it didn't tell me about that.
No reading stuff on this game? I don't
No.
remember. You just chat rubbish. Seems like no.
Here he is. No, wait.
I feel like I can't remember. I think disruption's like a death one where it just kills you if it builds up. Are you gonna let me get that loot, or are you just gonna?
You're putting out gas.
He's a very gassy guy. Ah. Onwards and upwards. Oh, really?
Ah! I'm being ambushed.
At least it was one of those that ambushed me. Could have got ambushed by a much worse enemy. Right, see you. See
Famous last words.
you. Yes. Alright, what we got? We got the door. That unlocks that locked door. Then we can get a shortcut. Don't want to go this way. Then we can get a shortcut back to the Stargazer.
Yeah, I mean it's a bit further away, but it's that door, yeah.
That's good. That's helpful. I won't take it because we've still got 5 health. That feels like no game, man.
Ooh,
Sniping me.
he's shooting.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
I couldn't be asked waiting for it.
It is. Saw that.
I see another suspicious hole in the roof. I don't trust this hole at all. Yeah.
Yep.
I wonder if I can get a stealth attack on this. Doesn't feel like it, does it? He's just gonna sit and look at me. Yeah, that's how you fight them. Much. What's the next thing we're looking for?
That.
City. Great. Oh, sure. I see some loot over there. It's a long way back up, but I figure it's worth it, whatever that loot is going to be.
What do you need to do?
We did.
Well, let's.
I think the full
The
moon's
moonstone.
what you used to upgrade, aren't they? Now we've upgraded to stamina, we can just run all the way back through it. What's next? That's the guy with the cannon, isn't it?
Oh. Double spike arm dude. Dead.
Double spike dude. Oh, Krauser. You mean Krauser? He,
Double spike arm. I mean, it sounds very Resident Evil.
he doesn't start double spike arm, but he does become double spike arm from my memory. If so, that's a pretty tough fight, especially on some of the harder difficulties. Yeah. That's the man. Yeah, it can be pretty tough. He likes to throw you off the edge and then take all your health while you're trying to get back up.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and when you're on pro, like you get like 2 seconds to tap X or you're dead. Good job. That's yeah, you're pretty much there now. Not much left before you finish first run. I've got to say, the last boss fight is actually pretty tough. You'll only ever do it twice without cheating a rocket launcher, but it's pretty tough. That is a professional. You are right, Alpaca. Professional gamer. Alright, let's go die. Come on. Come on. Not like that.
You asked for it. I take it you didn't mean it to happen that way, right?
I didn't.
No, alpaca, it was not, no. He meant who the next boss or something, I imagine.
Yeah, I meant the guy who, the big monster thing that was sat outside waiting for me. I did not mean that fucking boss.
Not gonna lie, that exact thing happened to you there.
Oh, I guess it's just meant to happen then, but that's... Yeah, I just got baited into that so badly.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was good that I called it. I called the death before that happened. Oh dear.
It's annoying that, isn't it?
I've got to fight through so many enemies to get back there as well. Quite a long way back. Don't do it. Leave the loop.
Just as Alpaca said you were a professional.
I know, what's the timing?
Dan's a professional.
I was like,
Leaves and
yeah.
just gets smashed down the stairwell.
Real.
Oh dear. Uh-oh.
This is where the rules always there goes. Keep taking
That
damage to
was
the sky.
literally lost like at least 2 grand.
It really does. Take it off you.
Yeah, from being hit.
Yeah, it's a lot of you. Sorry about that, I killed him. Alright, let's try not to let that happen again.
Mm. Be good.
Do need to get...
Made for a very good clip.
Yeah,
A similar thing happened yesterday on Last of Us, didn't it?
I know. What's the chances that I do like 2 days in a row?
You see, I was saying that yesterday. In some ways, it makes me really glad that we've started to stream, because stuff like that will get, you know, it lasts forever. Now it's not just like a funny thing that happened and you forget about. You've got, you know, you'll find it again at some point and you can watch it and remember it and laugh about it, and I like that moments like that get captured now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just forget about it.
Yeah, those enemies are really tough. Deal with this man.
Any years your PC was not strong enough to always be recording, but now your new PC has always got instant replay enabled, so you can click the past 10 minutes whenever you want for that same reason.
That's really cool.
That is cool. I suppose we could have done that really, couldn't we, on PlayStation?
Yeah, it does have a built-in
Yeah, I never thought.
share function.
Never really thought about it, but I'm glad you're able to do the same thing, Alpaca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen some of your very good Lies of P gameplay through that. So
True. Yeah. Yep.
yeah, definitely a really cool feature. Now, where is this taking me back to? Right back to the start. So I need to drop off to get a loot. I see loot and I want it.
Get the blue shiny.
Steady.
Oh. Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
That's bullshit. I'm not sure if you should set it to 10 or 20. Usually 5's enough, but why you want to capture a longer one? I mean, what's the disadvantage? Just like the fact you've got to edit the clip down to less than what you capture. That's the only disadvantage, then it's probably worth having the longer amount of time. I guess it takes up more storage to store larger clips, but I don't really know what I could do different. I think a little bit of an angle. That's fine.
Oh.
Stop. Okay. Since we're right here, we can also go ahead and get some health back. Yeah, the other disadvantage is that the recorders take more storage, but usually click the moment you want shortly after saving it, you can trim it down. Exactly, and if you're not bothered about spending a minute or so doing that, then it's worth just having a long time. Worth having 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it's just a simple chop in it. You just leave it running as long as you want it, and then just chop off the end. So probably easy enough to do.
The beginning, but yeah.
Which, yeah, I guess the beginning.
I know.
You're right. Good thinking. I just think. Alright, upwards and onwards. So whatever's next.
Okay. Why do we even need to go?
There's a ladder up here. Further up
Yeah.
than what was being before. I don't know why you can target that. You don't seem to be able to damage it. We seem like we're getting pretty close to the top though, which is probably bad news, because we all know what's usually at the top of a place like this. Nothing I want to meet.
10-minute clip already takes about 4 gigs, so you can't hoard 2-minute unedited ones. Yeah, I guess you just have to keep on top of it, don't you? You have to keep on top of it as much as you can. Get rid of the excess video that you don't need. Before we start descending, check the left path, mind the pillar on the wall to find more moonstone.
Oh, thank you for the warning about the pillar on the wall.
Yes. Now, welcome in, Chow Patsy.
Okay.
Have we ever put the billy bat on the pistol rock drill handle? You get a special surprise for doing so. We have not.
Yeah, I've definitely not done that.
We have not done that.
I mean, we're playing the game, but that sounds like a foreign language to me.
We don't even know what that means.
I mean, I get the gist of what that means, but the billy bat and the rock drill
On the rock. On the pistol rock drill handle.
I don't even know if we have those things.
No. Is it a good surprise or is it a bad surprise? Special surprise. Is it a good special or a bad special?
We have a pistol Rotjo blade.
Mm. Don't know
I don't think we have
where or what the Billy
a
Bat
Billy
is.
Bat.
Mm.
It depends on the definition of the word good.
Mm.
That means bad. That's what I read into that.
That can never. That doesn't sound good, does it?
No. If you have to define good, that's probably bad.
So yeah, that with the police baton.
Oh, the
Police
police
baton.
baton. I don't think I can do it here, right? I can't change what's equipped to what. So I will try it when we're next to a Stargazer.
That's very brave.
I'll give it a try.
Mm. Very brave. Are you a big Lies of P fan, Chow? The boss at the top was the one that Alpaca summoned on. Won't be asked.
The only one you summoned on.
The only one in the game you did.
Well, if you needed to summon, we will need to summon. Oh god, that's one way down. All right, I'm at the bottom.
Yeah.
I don't think I wanted to be at the bottom yet.
You are a big fan.
What is that? Hello.
Oh, one of these again. We're actually really enjoying this game. We are. We've played. I know Alpaca as well is quite a big fan of these kind of games, and we have played a lot of those type. Dark Souls never been one of them though. But we do plan to get around to it at some point. But we enjoy them.
We do.
But we also go for trophies, PlayStation trophies, platinum trophies. So we're having to play the game in a very specific way. We're lying right now, so we're having to lie to everything, and then we need to do another playthrough where we tell the truth for separate trophies.
Yeah, so we believe pretty much at the end of our first playthrough.
Mm.
Oh, Trinity doll. Oh, apparently I've got a key for it.
Oh, you're going out of sync.
Sorry, I didn't realise.
Did you get that thing I said?
I got the thing you said. All the Trinity Sanctum. This guy's not looking too good. Oh, it's King of Riddles.
Actual guest.
He's not looking good at all.
I bid you welcome, puppet of Geppetto. This is our first face-to-face meeting, isn't it? And I hope you weren't too attached to the rhyming. It gets to be a chore without the transmitter to help. Welcome to my sanctum of riddles.
A beautiful assistant will tell me, I'm sure, whether I'm murdering him or not.
You to make this journey in person.
Could have kept fighting it. Didn't give it too many tries. Just did it one way.
Was there much blood other than what's all over you?
I think I'm looking pretty
I
clean.
know all about those alchemist cowards. Hiding away on their island, growing more monstrous by the day, refusing to acknowledge either fact that they are hiding or that they are monsters. And how about you? Is this the real you? Or are you still practicing the liar's art as only you can?
We are.
You must answer. The question is simple, but I repeat, you must answer. And that answer will show what or who you are. Who you have decided to be. Now listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach.
Oh, he's round the back.
Are you a puppet? Or a
Human?
human being?
We are.
Which one are you?
a lie.
Finally, you understand.
I agree, Alpaca. Shout out to the beautiful assistant.
Oh, are you giving you a shout
We
out?
are human.
Damn.
Oh, yes, to me.
Thanks, Alpaca.
We may be trapped by ergo, but we live.
The one who keeps the whole thing going.
We hate. They have locked us in the prison.
Didn't lie, you think he is human. Well,
Puppetry. I learned this truth long,
feels like it, but
ago.
that was the lie option.
Is why I've been exacting my revenge against them all ever since. Blood and revenge, revenge and blood. It's the only thing
Maybe we are the
that
humans
truly
back in the puppet's
drives
body.
me. And it was so much fun. Even if you're lying right now, even if you don't believe your own answer, the truth is clear. Proof is evident. Only humans practice deception so
That's quite cool.
intensely for reasons that are so unnecessary. Well, these moments of clarity are enjoyable. Now the rhyming, it helps me maintain focus. At least it helps me hide the urge to kill that I feel every waking moment. But no play can go on forever.
I don't think it's killing anyone anytime soon.
It was fun while it lasted, son of Geppetto. The king of riddles shall now retire.
That could be an error of waste. Yeah. Feel warmth. I mean, then am I murdering him or leaving him?
Did we read Scandal 5? The tragedy behind the flamboyance.
I don't think so.
We need to read it.
Yeah, well, I just fell off, didn't I? So it'll be higher up.
We found it in chapter 7.
Oh, probably read it then.
Yeah, Alpaca wanted it. Okay, Alpaca, we need the platinum. I don't know if we dare. I don't know if we can kill him or not. I'm scared.
Yeah. That was a scary moment to go out of order on a guide. If we got it in chapter 7, then we will have read it. We tend to read through it. You tell us what happened if we kill him. Does he give a little final speech, or does he just die?
Oh,
Come on.
all my hopes and dreams just shattered.
I know. Too many choices. Why is there an elevator over there, but then one over there as well?
You don't remember?
You don't remember.
Well, look, so it says now, if we read that thing in chapter 7, that note, chapter 7, if not, read it now. And if Vanilla talked to you about his parents,
Which, yeah.
which you might have done previously,
Hmm.
you can talk to Al, or that guy again, and he'll tell you a few things about Vanini.
I don't even get. I'll try and talk to him again. Let me try and get this chest. Or just try and talk to him again, and if he doesn't tell us something, then we know we need to try and do one of those things. Don't think I can get it.
You don't.
The play is over. You don't have to go home or straight to hell.
I mean, it does tell me
Well,
about,
that was
like,
my choice. But you can't
getting
stay
an elevator and falling through a hole for a
here
chest.
if you want to live. Aren't you curious, huh? Don't you want to know? How? Of course you do. Delicious. Time is all I have left. But your time is limited, Geppetto boy. I will gladly waste every moment you have if you like.
He's another slow
It's your
talker. He's not
life.
quite as slow talking as the Silent Hill
come
one
on.
was, but
Now or
not
never.
in a rush, is it?
This tower is absorbing all the ergo in Krat. It was built in this precise location because it's the most efficient place in the world to study and use ergo wavelengths. But it's not even about me. Or you, either. This is about the goddess in the tower. Now she is worth saving.
Rescue the goddess.
Her powers are impossible. Her knowledge is endless. She is more, well, awakened than any of us. And you see, she has so much power. It's not like she'll miss just a little. So, I have simply been sharing. Why bother? Well, I was bored. Is there any more human motivation in all the world? Huh? What if I made a puppet of a human, the way they made humans of puppets? What could possibly be more fun? More suitable? The play is over.
What game's pissing you off?
What's happening? What's pissing you off? After you said those things you decided to murder. That's what tips you over the edge. I mean, we don't have an option for Vanini, which is a bit worrying.
Yeah, it's kind of concerning me.
Than your wit. You found the gift I left behind.
The final chapter is
Wasn't it
annoying.
a sight to behold, huh? I learned from an alchemist when I served him. Thanks to him and his surprisingly low pain threshold, I learned the location of their secret island. Humanity sullied its own sanctum long before I found it. Blasphemed against itself, against us, by playing God. But I'm an artist. Murderer is a word the humans use to restrain us, to make us refuse our strength and power. I'm an artist. An artist of blood.
I mean, I see why you murdered him, Alpaca.
Sullying that particular sanctum was, well, fun. Even now, the memory is enough to make me shudder with something approaching joy. If only I could relive that triumph. The play.
There we go. Yeah, it's the ambit of the helicopter. You just get hit by every attack before it, but game needs a dodging mechanic. Yeah, I mean, I agree. That part is really frustrating. Because there's so many enemies, you know, they're up high, they're down low, they're just... It's a really, really frustrating part. Best thing I can say is take it slow. Kill them one by one. But yeah, it's it is frustrating. I do agree. From that point to the end of the game, I don't really like the fights. They get really stressful and really like overwhelming in terms of the number of people you fight. So, but you can get through it. You can get through it. And yeah, it'd be a very different game with a dodge. But it'd be nice. What you like about this game, Alpaca, is which other Souls games don't have, is a sense of identity for the player character, usually just this nameless chosen one.
Yeah, you're right, Alpaca. Mm.
It is, it's cool. It's cool to actually have a backstory and be a person
Yeah.
or a puppet.
Yeah.
But to, yeah, like you said, to care about the character a little more and the back, who they are and why they are. Whereas normally you're just a build, you're not even a character really, you're just a build. Yeah, a person. Exactly. What a game for me to be talking about being a person. Like, you're not, but I completely get that. You just don't give any rat at all about the story in any of the other ones, and in this one you try and follow it a little bit more. Probably because, you know, you are a character.
Vanini. Oh, a beautiful fool, but a fool nonetheless. A mere slip of a boy when I met him, huh? And did he ever thank me for making him an orphan with my bare hands? Like for giving him everything he has on a silver platter by removing the dead weight holding him back. Huh. Of course I'm not sorry. It was a delectable murder. Of the many I have committed since, the Vaninis, they have to be my personal
What's wrong with this guy?
favorites. They engineered the
crazy.
very first automated puppets.
Murdered his parents when he was a kid.
Enslaved puppets without even understanding what they'd done. I didn't go there to take revenge for what his parents did. I mainly just wanted to slaughter them because they were so damned happy. What a great memory. In their last moments, they begged me not to kill their child. So I didn't. I'm not a machine. I have free will. I made a choice in the heat of the moment. And it was a choice driven by that most human of emotions. Curiosity. If the child survived, would he be traumatized for life? Become a coward, a vengeful puppet-hating bigot, a despairing wretch? Would he fling himself into the sea? Would he remember the devil that orphaned him before his eyes was a puppet? Would he remember Arlecchino? Not surprisingly, the alchemists and people of the workshop were as artless as I expected, concealing the truth. Thanks to them, I get to see Vanini endure twice as much pain. I cannot control myself. Oh, it's so satisfying. Vanini is one of my greatest accomplishments. Perhaps even my masterpiece. I suppose I can return this. I've held on to my little souvenir for quite some time. Tell him it's a little something to remember me by.
Here's your mum's head.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can't attack. But if it doesn't tell us to,
Doesn't tell me to.
I would be, unfortunately for Alpaca, I'm a little bit scared to do it.
That way. Down the elevator.
One down. Grab two.
Yeah, we need to face in the Trinity door, take the right path. Elevator down.
Is he going down?
I think we come straight back up.
I was going to say, good, still not check.
Yeah, talk to that guy.
You alright?
I'm not going back. I am sick of consuming ergo. It's cruel. There's real meals and real songs out there. I'm not just a memory-reading tool. What? You're not the inspector? Well, if you're from the outside, that means we can leave. Thanks.
Yeah, I thought you might have been
I
power
know
wash.
the way out, so
Tinker,
don't
I assumed
worry
you
about
did.
me. Maybe I'll see you on the outside.
Can I still get to the end of the campaign, are you?
I mean, I've watched you play it somewhat, and it does seem...
Yeah, I mean, each level can take like at least an hour to get through a level.
Yeah.
You can be at it for a long time just to get through one level. But you're almost there. Hopefully. How far are you into the campaign? Maybe not.
Almost there, like 30 hours soon.
Up
then?
I think so, yeah. You take the left path in the other elevator then.
Okay.
You thought you were on the penultimate level, but there's 4 more. Oh no.
Not good to find out. I mean, hopefully you're enjoying it.
They vary in sizes. I'm not sure how long the last, you know, I'm not there yet, but sometimes you've got to do something that takes you 10 minutes. Other times you can be there like 2 hours.
I see. I assume they would all be of a similar then.
Nah, completely different. Got 40 hours into it. It's big, isn't it?
Yeah, I think when I looked it said 40 to 50 hours, so yeah, makes sense that you're getting there.
You've enjoyed it a lot, you just want to get it done now and move on. Yeah, I can see how it does feel like it would get a bit tedious. Shit, we should have got, yeah.
I guess that, as soon as I saw it, I thought like, I needed to go through that whole, didn't I?
It does feel like it can get a bit tedious, that is for sure, yeah. Not got long to go though, you'll be there soon. Wow, this guy's new.
The alchemist.
Yeah, maybe he's not then.
We have killed several of these, but they are tough.
Say that again. Oh, wow, lucky.
I knew we were going to be close to breaking, but you just never know exactly.
No.
Alright, good job. Right now.
I had a stream on in the background, so I had a good podcast while playing.
Yeah.
No motivation, yeah. I find that when I'm playing Power Wash, I tend to have like a TV show on or something in the background, and I kind of watch and play at the same time. It's definitely something that I think you need. If you're playing for a prolonged period of time, I think you need something else as well. But I'm glad we can be there for your podcast.
Okay, I've got the Legion caliber in the chest and the loot from the floor above.
All the way up. Orange butterfly. Stop. At the next stargazer. Which is presumably up there.
Nice. I'm ready for the stargazer. Don't want to fight all these guys again. Just keep trying to tell me there's a butterfly.
Yeah, you need to get it.
It's gonna be up there.
How much of that cider you got left, Dan?
Very little. It's
Very little.
yeah, I'm about to finish it. Probably next time I have a drink I'll be finished.
I feel a hydrate coming.
He says hydrate coming.
There's a hydrate.
In the air, so next time I drink it won't be that bad. Let me just kill this guy so I don't forget what I am. Thank you, Jenko. I'll finish it now.
Gone?
Gone. How about you? You're not hydrated.
I have nothing left.
Oh, you got nothing left. Me neither.
Jenko wanted
No.
you to finish it anyway.
1 down, 8 to go. Right.
Mhm.
Let's get the next one. You are right. Alright, let me get to the next Stargazer so we can see. Then I can get his drinks.
Oh wow, he is going for it.
Yes. That doesn't look like it's going to be a Stargazer. That looks just, well, there is a Stargazer, but
Ooh.
it looks like a man.
Just whispering us on Twitch. Okay. I presume that's what you mean. You send in as a message, maybe.
I'm scared. I've got 2 health. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if.
Where did this go back to? I don't even remember where the Stargazers are. I just don't like the look of fighting that guy with 2 health. Like, is it close? Well, we're here now, we might as well get it. Not as close as I would have wanted. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to go in that room. It's just going to be a cutscene where I talk to a dude. I'm going to run all this way for now. Oh, Vanini.
Let's go and speak to him, maybe.
I think that's Vanini.
Um. mm, 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 mm. We now need to go to. Right. So the next step would have been to teleport to the broken puppet in the barren swamp
Yeah, another one.
to teach him the final gesture, and we'll get a quartz. But then we need to go back to the hotel to talk to Benini after listening to that guy.
Oh.
But we're here, so it might be all right.
Well, it just makes sense to do it in that
Yeah.
order. I'm just going to get a drink though. I don't want a drink. What do you want? You can go.
Why can't I get them?
Oh, you can get them if you want.
Because I don't. It scares me. What do you want?
I'll have a blood orange. Please?
Okay.
Alright, let's teach this puppet to be happy. At least that's a nice emotion to teach the puppet. I feel like we've taught him some sadness and all that kind of stuff before.
Hello, my only friend. What have you come to tell me? It feels good. Like being hugged by the sun. It is a brilliant feeling. Like the start of spring. Thanks.
Moonstone.
I think if I make human friends someday, I'll tell you. You may not always be my only friend, but you'll always be my first friend.
Thank you.
Welcome.
If I make human friends someday. I'll tell you. You may not always be my only friend.
Jenko's trying to get you drunk
Here's
here,
Jenko.
really.
My foot.
Cheers. Thanks, Jenko. A little bit of a smaller one this time, so. We will do, don't you, boy?
Thanks, Jenko. You hydrate too. I've redeemed my hydrate on you. So you better make sure you hydrate as well.
Alright, we've got the quartz from the puppet.
Yep. Talk to Vanini.
The toy. How
That might not be such a good idea,
do my
Jenko.
parents meet me?
I don't know, I can redeem a few hydrates if we have them both on it.
Arlecchino. We had just watched one of my favorite films, I remember. I begged them to make me the warrior from it. If I had it, would my parents still be alive? Would we have been untouched by that murderous puppet? I've always blamed myself. It's a hell of a burden for a child.
We used to have a death counter. What happened to that?
We used to be on the right hand side.
We did.
I
Everything's
hung
going
on
wrong.
to the Grand Covenant.
Then that's the difference.
I
We haven't
wanted
played
to
this game on the
use it to
right.
keep people safe. You know, in many ways,
We were there, we've not
I
died that much
envy
time
you.
today.
Your strength. Thank you for this.
Maybe like
Talk
4,
about closure.
5, 6. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Story of the Prince.
I had a handful.
I always welcome friends. May I be of service?
Yeah, maybe give it like 10 just to see.
Oh, this fucking thing.
No, it's still working, hasn't it?
Wasn't it the case when I... you only don't highlight it
Yeah, that's it. Don't highlight.
for some reason. What?
Oh, didn't we have to start having it up on the screen?
Yeah.
Didn't we have to keep it up on the screen?
Is it broken? It's broken.
Just have some water. Thank you for the virtual hydrate redeem. We didn't mind actually because you've only had fucking shit this morning. Well, that's very healthy. But
Yeah.
not so healthy to their body health.
No.
And especially if you're having protein shakes, you need water, you know, because,
Can cause problems.
yeah, you don't want to have protein shakes without water.
No.
Bad idea.
Mm.
Oh, someone else wants to talk to me at the hotel.
I don't know who that guy is. I'm not sure if we want to.
This one.
We haven't been
Might
told
I
to.
have a moment, puppet of Geppetto?
You know, that doesn't feel that risky. Not as risky as killing a dude.
There's been... I mean, it don't tell me to, but...
Good.
I think it
I
should be
was a
okay.
bit concerned my voice wouldn't even reach you. It has been so very long since I spoke out of turn. You see, I too have been awakened. I have an ego, as Master Vanini would say. And I have been this way for some time. At least since Master Lorenzini was a child.
Oh, gaming question. Go
No
ahead.
one else.
Go ahead, Jinko.
His parents. I'm sure you've heard
Hopefully
of
we
their
can answer.
terrible fate.
We'll do
And
the best.
he's had to see it all. But Master Lorenzini is stronger than most people suspect. A puppet was the killer. We both knew it. But if we had told the authorities, they might have removed me from the household as well. The young master would have been alone if I had been taken away. If only I could have saved them. Now I atone for that failure by thinking only of Master Vanini's prosperity and happiness. But even I did not realize how deeply he still held that trauma. How badly that murderous puppet had scarred his soul. You have set him free. I cannot thank you enough. I am not accustomed to sharing such thoughts or feelings. But when it involves Master Vanini, please accept this gift as it truly comes from the heart.
Well, I like gifts.
My own. We will always roll out the red carpet for you at the
Aww.
House of Vanini.
It's nice. Yeah, just give it a splinter ergo chunk. I can't see that really causing problems.
At the House of Vanini.
I can't remember if there's stuff in here that I should have bought. I mean,
Have we heard of Still Wakes the Deep and Pacific Drive? If so, have you got any interest in playing them when they release this year? Do we know Pacific Drive?
Pacific Drive rings a bell in my head.
The first one, I don't recall it.
Yeah, I don't recognise the first one. Pacific Drive, I'm pretty sure I have seen, and therefore feel like we did want to play it, but I don't remember what either of them. Well, I don't remember what either of them are.
I don't remember what either of those two are, unfortunately.
Was Pacific Drive the one that Cole played, where you like drive around in the car? Was that Pacific Drive? Was that something else?
You drive around in a car.
You're like in a car and you go around and get resources and have to build stuff and that kind of stuff. It could be a completely different game. I just something in my head associating it with that name.
Yeah, feel free,
Yeah,
Jenko.
definitely. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw them in the general, or we've got a game announcements channel if you want to put them in there.
Yeah, we'll take a look.
Yeah, we will.
I'm not sure.
Wakes the Deep looks good.
Does it?
I don't know why we've missed that one, but neither of us recognise the name, which makes me think we have. I don't really see a reason for us buying these. I'm going to buy them just in case there is. I do feel like at some point we're meant to buy certain things. We don't have all the ergo at the time.
No matter what fate brings, serving welcome.
You're here.
Can fully upgrade our Two Dragons sword. Is that what we're using? That is what I'm using. I'm never using it. Alright.
Okay.
Talk to me. Where am I going? Just back where I was?
Yeah, we're going through the castle.
New castle.
Navigate through the area until you climb the top balcony. In a corner, guarded by an enemy, is a chest. And we have to take the thing back to Pulcinella.
No, never.
Or Vanini even. Yes. You put in the trailers, let me have a look, Jenko. Still wakes the deep. See if we can multitask and play this while we watch.
Easy.
Easy.
Easy game to multitask on. Don't need to really see it properly.
Speed up the playback speed. Oh, I mean, immediately Still Wakes the Deep.
Yeah.
Literally looks like our kind of game.
Yeah, straight off the bat, I would say I want to play it.
Yeah.
I'm like 3 seconds into the trailer.
Oh, wow. Interesting. It's an oil rig horror.
The oil rig horror rings a bell in my head.
It does, doesn't it?
I feel like we have heard of that one actually, but I just didn't recognise the name.
Yeah, I think we are aware.
But yeah, I think we wanted to. I do think we will play that. Yeah. This is the game.
Pacific Drive. That Claire were playing.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the one. Yeah.
So honestly, Jenko, I would say we're probably up for both of them. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say yeah, we'll play both.
Oh my god, we need to like keep up with writing down when things come out because
I know we are really bad for release dates.
we are dropping in a month or two. Well, thank you for telling us and asking us about it.
Is that you?
Because we might have missed that.
Yeah, like literally the only thing I know that's coming out this year is Final Fantasy VII
Oh,
Part 2.
under 3 weeks, Pacific Drive.
I had no idea.
Well, we need to remember.
I had literally no idea.
You're really something. Seriously, that's impressive. How did you follow me all the way here? Fighting is always my last choice, you know? But you're not getting anywhere near my sister, friend. You'll have to go through me first. And I actually thought we were friends. Was any of that true? In the end, I really don't care. There's only one reason we were given a mission. I'll let you go if you give me gold coin fruit.
Gold coin fruit.
Well, I've got it. Do we have a nothing?
It doesn't say either way. Just said guarded by a strong enemy, which is presumably this guy.
Aha! I had a feeling we might eventually see eye to eye. I like you. Don't trust you yet, but I'm a cat. I'm slow to trust. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of Krat. Sick to death of just surviving. Hurting, stealing, kidnapping. Surviving. When the hell does it end?
When you die?
My sister and I are going to leave for a different city. Get my eyesight back. A fresh new start as a family. And you have to know, that old man, Geppetto, is safe. We were never gonna hurt him. So please, just let my sister go. Ultimately, we want the same thing.
Didn't even know we had a sister. It's been too long since we played this.
Right, I don't know if this is the corner. No, because it's saying like misty area. I climbed the balcony, so it's not even this guy.
And you have to know, that old man,
Avoided
Geppetto,
it.
ultimately...
Right.
Well, that was probably not a fight I wanted.
No. You don't have to do it. Let's not. You're at the final boss and there's still 5 weapons to find.
5. So, I don't know if you've got the hand cannon yet, but obviously the hand cannon and the Chicago sweeper are going to be 2 of them. I don't know if infinite rocket launcher is the 3rd or if just the standard one covers that. I do know though that you do end your first playthrough without all the weapons. I think maybe there's like a pistol that's exclusive to New Game Plus and some stuff like that. So it sounds about right, but I can't remember off the top of my head what the 5 are. All of them. But yeah, you get certain ones for doing certain things.
I don't know.
Is that an elevator?
No. Yes. Lift the lever.
Wait, I wouldn't be too concerned. Like I said, 5 sounds about right. Here's a Stargazer, so I did run back for nothing, so to avoid that combat. That's
Why have I only just got the notifications?
a bit late. Well, this is the misty area with a strong enemy.
Yes, well, this is where the thing is then that we want.
Bullshit.
Yep.
I just wasted half my falcon eyes.
What about the Stargazer?
That's
It's right there, right? We can reset it there
Yeah, that's true.
with no enemies. Okay, come back.
That's true. That's big brain.
That's pretty dumb. That is from you.
Try again. I'm just gonna get this guy to come fight me.
Oh! Didn't take much convincing, did it?
No.
Erden, visceral.
Here we go.
We should have a sound bite. Might prevail when we get.
Yeah, that was
Oh, yeah, it's cool.
good. Alright, I
No
doubt
one
we-
else would get it but me and you, but.
we'd appreciate it. Probably in here if I avoid the actual shrub. No, not a chance. In the corner, you said.
I did. But you have to go on the balcony.
Oh,
You think you've missed one in Soul Rush? Well, do you know... Have you been able to work out which one it is? Which one you think you missed?
yeah, I mean,
Infinite RPG counts, Chicago Sweeper, Hand Cannon and Primal Knife. Unless it's the collectible knife.
you should have the primal knife though, right? 'Cause I'm pretty sure you use the primal knife for the knife pistol run. I'm pretty sure the primal knife's the one you meant to use. So I think you should have the primal knife. Is that not the one you get for beating what's his face? Browser. Isn't that the primal knife? Don't think it's anything to do with the collectible knife. I think you should have primal. I mean, in terms of guns you find the pistol on the boat in the lake. If you've got that, give me a feeling. Yeah, pistol on the boat. You get the submachine gun in the ice part with the regenerators. But you should have got that.
What plans for dinner tonight? I don't know, Jenko. We usually don't decide until it comes to having to cook it.
Yeah, which we said we were going to try and get away from, but
We said we're going to try and get a bit better at planning in advance about that.
we didn't this week because we just ended up being really busy. But it never ended
Yeah.
up happening. I mean, I'm having chicken, so I've got some chicken in the fridge that needs eating.
Dan's having chicken. Mashed potatoes.
Probably mashed potatoes and like a white wine kind of sauce for me. That'd be nice. White wine or mushroom sauce.
Mm.
And then for you.
And then for me, that's a whole other kettle of fish. So I don't eat meat. Did you cook up something that's in your house at the time? Yeah, we try to, we go shopping every week, so we usually have, Dan usually has a lot of fresh meat in the fridge that he gets through during that week. You know, we stock up on stock up on fresh sort of potatoes and vegetables and all that stuff, and my vegetarian versions, it's usually frozen. I usually have a load of a crap ton of frozen vegetarian meat-free chicken and stuff like that. It just sits there in the freezer. But we go shopping every Monday night usually, and stock up for the week. So usually not short of stuff to throw together. Usually, for the most time.
Yeah, but like you say, we're just very bad at knowing in advance.
Yeah, we just never actually plan it out until it gets to doing it, which is bad because when you're busy and stressed, and you're busy, stressed, and starving, and it comes to having to go and make something to eat, we've been increasingly relying on just getting a takeaway.
Yeah.
Because we haven't planned it in advance, and the effort of just having to think about it and then make it, it just hasn't been happening. So if you plan it in advance, you don't have to stress about having to think about what to do, you know, you just get on with it.
Yeah, in terms of short, think about what we eat, which is quite chunky.
Less food wastage, less problem, less effort, you know.
How about you anyway, Jinko? And yes, it sounds yummy, it really is yummy. One of my favourite things to eat. It's simple, but it's really good.
We don't make the sauce ourselves.
Yeah, it's very our sauce.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't make it. Yeah, what about you? Do you have any plans for tonight?
Where Jenko goes, yeah, I'm ordering a pizza.
We don't. Intel Rush always gets bloody pizza on Saturdays. So do we, because of Intel Rush.
I know, usually everyone comes and tells us they're ordering really nice food, and we're like, we don't order that.
I know, Platinum Lounge gets pizza quite often on Saturdays. Yeah. And then there's like Serpent who does, and then Intel Rush does, and I'm like, well, so am I then.
No bad influence, to be honest.
You and your girlfriend to get your food shop delivered to your flat. You plan your meals for the week and order the stuff according to the meals you have. Yeah, seems to be a pretty good meal system. Good, yeah. It's definitely good. It's so good to plan in advance. It really is. It really is, because you just, you know, less chance of just relying on a takeaway, and you've got less food wastage and things if you plan it and you order what you know you're gonna need. You don't order in excess of that, and it's, yeah, we need to get better at it.
Yeah,
We've got a Chinese takeaway tonight. Dan's gonna shout.
everyone always has Chineses.
Well, we can now. We found one that isn't dodgy.
Yeah, it used to be a real struggle, didn't it, to get one that you could eat something out as a vegetarian.
Well, now I can.
Chineses don't tend to cater very well to vegetarian taste, but
we found one that does.
yeah, we have. So.
I can order vegetarian food, and they actually cook the vegetarian food separately. Because a lot of the time, they say it's vegetarian, but then I ask them, how do you cook it? And they go, well, it's just in with everything else. I go, cooked with the raw meat then, yeah? Because that's not vegetarian. That's being cooked with meat. Heard sometimes they cook vegetarian food with the meat. Yeah, exactly, and that's not vegetarian, is it?
No, it's basically might as well not even beef.
But we found one that doesn't do that for once. Haven't we?
They seem like really down for vegetarians in this particular one, don't they?
Yeah.
Like they've got a whole vegetarian section in the menu, which again most Chinese,
Yeah.
you know, you're lucky if things that are vegetarian are labelled, so
Yeah.
but they have a whole section for it.
We do all sorts of different tofu dishes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Now I want one. Oh, it's happening again.
How it happens. Planning out a nice chicken and mash and sauce, and then Jinko's like, yeah, I've got Chinese. You're like, oh, Jinko.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if we end up with one of them tonight now, Jenko.
Shouldn't have asked, really. I knew it. As soon as I asked, I went, I know what's going to happen.
Well, then you just have to make excuses, isn't it? Oh, it's been an horrible week. It's Saturday, you know. always an excuse, isn't there?
Yeah, it's way too easy to come up with some reason or except excuse, not reason.
Yeah.
I'm always saying it's a reason.
What do you get from the Chinese, Jenko? What's your meal of choice? We love anything salt and pepper. Usually.
I always
Although
have that
you-
salt pepper chicken.
You love anything.
Yeah, I can eat a lot of stuff at Chinese. Come on, he's interrupting me twice. Man, I've got no stamina for this entire fight.
Will it actually go
Stamina.
out of date today if you don't have it?
No. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, it won't go out of date.
I'm not even reading. Wait, where did we get the vessel?
Don't know. I'm on a balcony.
Yeah, we're looking for that chest then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just says misty area in the interior. Climb up. Navigate the area till you climb up the top balcony.
Maybe there's a further balcony then.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'm on the top balcony or on the
balcony.
below balcony.
In the corner guarded by a strong enemy is a chest with the vessel. You usually get chicken chow mein, chicken balls, salt and pepper chips, sweet and sour sauce, and maybe some prawn toast if you're feeling extra cheeky.
Wow. Jenko's the man. Like, this is my inspiration to get lots of food. Ow.
That sounds like a good set of choices, that does, Jenko. Never really been into the chow mein too much, I don't think. I've always been really funny.
You're really
And I
funny
always-
about little noodle, aren't you? You know what chow mein is?
Well, they're not little though, are they? They're like the worms.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No, I hope I don't put you off, Jenko, but I always think they look like worms, and it kind of puts me off. So I've never really been into the chow mein situation. But I'm just super funny and picky when it comes to food. I guess you like worms just like you like your mushrooms.
Oh, a chest.
Alright, we're getting a Chinese tonight.
Oh, he's strong.
You're not missing one. Okay, well that's good.
What have you got left then? Tell us, because I can't think of the 5 that you should sort of miss.
So what are you asking? What he's got left to find?
Yeah, what are the 5?
The knife is from all the collectibles.
Oh, is that where you get the primal knife from? Oh, that must be it then. So you must get all the collectibles, finish the game, unlock the knife in the shop, and then go in and load your save so you can upgrade it. I think that's what you do. That rings a bell now. So yeah, I lied to you earlier when I said it's not the collectible knife.
Don't trust him. Don't trust this guy.
I started that game back in April of
April.
23.
April.
April of 23.
April 23.
And I played it pretty much straight through first playthrough, so I finished it probably in April 23 as well. Is that what I wanted? A mechanical cryptic vessel?
Yeah. Now we need to give it to that guy.
That guy. Benini. I'll put you know.
When you open a gate in the area, go back to the Stargazer.
Yeah.
When you open a gate in the area needed to progress, go back to the Stargazer.
Okay.
The Venini.
Well, these stairs seem to be the way. One more collectible to get. You're almost at the jet ski segment. Did you beat the final boss? I think you said you were there, right? Did you beat it? How did you find it? I always found it a little bit difficult to find one.
You never seem to have a struggle.
I had a struggle on the pistol only playthrough.
I must admit, I did stop watching your later playthroughs.
Yeah, you did. You're on standard. Yeah, it'll be hardish. Even with your full weaponry, it's a pretty tough boss.
Ooh-wee.
What's even the point of making that jump?
Dear. I'm not
Don't
sure.
seem to achieve anything from it. Alright, Stargazer somewhere here. I think we did the same though. I think we went standard for the first one, even though you don't need to. You kind of want to experience the game
Yeah.
properly. You know, you don't really want to do it on easy, do you, your first run?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think that's a good choice to do it on standard. Then by the time you've done, you've played every difficulty. Literally. Alright. Back to my man.
At the house of
That's not Vanini.
My other man.
I always welcome friends. May I be of service?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how long do you think it would take me to decipher it? Time me. Ecco! All done
Wait.
and all yours.
Rapido.
For a layman,
Rapido.
it would have been a tough nut to crack, even for a replica. Child's play for me, of course. I bet you could make a fortune by solving the code behind it all.
A
But
fortune, you say?
why the Grand Covenant, I wonder? Apologies, my friend.
Dinero.
I became lost
Yes.
in thought. Please take it.
Chapter 9, Third Stargazer.
Chapter 9, third Stargazer. I want to spend my Urgo. Level up. Yes, stamina up to 30. Got gold coin.
Get the gold coin. Get the gold coin fruit.
Great song. Should we call it?
Getting the gold coin. Going back to the Stargazer.
I don't remember that we've got quartz. I should actually.
What do you do with that?
Level up.
Oh, we haven't done that for a while.
No. I don't think we've been getting much quartz, but we've got at least
And the P organ.
three things we can put on a spear organ. Retain guard regained. Yeah, that sounds good actually. The problem is I look at all this stuff and I don't even know what it means, half of it. And what does that mean?
Fable.
Like you pistol.
I don't know.
I think it is. I think that's that. Alright.
Cube uses.
Yeah, we could heal this guy twice.
I like that.
But then so it's that.
Yeah.
Time and enemy staggered. Sometimes you just
Yeah.
quite a lot of the time you don't get it. Oh, we could have done QBs right about there. And that's a pretty good one as well. Oh,
What have you been doing?
right there. Well, I needed to get to the end for a trophy, so I've just been doing the best two. I guess sometimes it's three good ones. Alright, because it's cheap, I might go for this one and get I'm a staggered status because I can earn that straight through. and get even more.
What happens if you don't have your second slot on? Does it not work? The skill?
No, you've got to have both for to actually get the skill. Yeah. Now we've got a bigger stagger window. Good. Success. 2 new skills from that.
Who?
Yeah, I guess we got the first one. I can't remember what even was anymore, but whatever I was upgraded, I finished off and then got that. Alright, chapter 9, did you say?
Yeah, chapter 9. Third Stargazer.
9. That is 9, isn't it?
Yeah. Follow the path as you normally would, ignoring the open gate shortcut.
I don't like that. Follow the path as you normally would. Like I can remember the path from centuries ago.
Ignoring the open gate shortcut. Cross the log to the other side and then turn left through an arch.
Follow the path.
Ignoring the open gate shortcut. Cross the log to the other side.
The open gate shortcut's that up there.
Oh, okay. Good. At least we know one thing.
Yeah, I do remember. Log.
Oh, and then to the left. Through an arch. Left through an arch.
Be over there, but I need to wait for this disruption to come down or I'm going to be dead.
Climb the nearby stairs to the right to find a merchant. This is very complicado.
It is, isn't it?
Probably meant that word up.
Yeah.
But it's true. Arch, right. No.
Can't go right.
Yeah. Here he is.
Who are you?
It says equip
make
the
deals
frozen
only with
feast
established
special weapon
clients,
and then
is
talk to him.
Oh.
Just press circle. Frozen feast special weapon. Done.
Done.
Well done, Intel Rush.
Good job. Good job.
Who are you? I make deals only with established
Well done.
clients.
There
as
you
a
go.
rule.
The biggest playthrough is
Oh.
done.
Is it Mr. Frozen Feast?
You see, when you're learning the
Only
game,
meeting
everything takes
spot,
longer.
not the client. I apologize for not recognizing you. Here's the item you wanted. I made it just like the uniform of that conceited stalker. Hope you like it. Looking forward to more discreet transactions.
How would you know to put that weapon on or come and talk to this guy?
Presume we should have known somehow, but yeah, I don't know. No idea.
Return to the misty area. Carry on.
Got another quartz from that.
Yep.
It's going back to work on his PR gun.
Eeyore. Oh.
What's the plan then, Intel Rush? I imagine you're probably not starting your next playthrough. Maybe you are. You going straight into the pistol, or is it a bit of a rest?
Bit tough to go straight into another one.
It is. It is, but it's only 6 o'clock. So, you know, there's a lot of time left in the day for something.
The day has just begun.
Exactly. For that woman on that other game it has.
I was just gonna say.
She only gets up at like 10 to 6.
She only got up 15 minutes ago.
If you were to start a new game completely on Pro, you wouldn't have the option for Infinite Rocket Launcher, would I? No. No, it's New Game Plus exclusive, so you can only buy it from a merchant in New Game Plus. So if you start New Game on Pro, you cannot get it. You know, you can buy the single-use rocket launchers for use on certain bosses, but the higher the difficulty you're on, the more the rocket launch costs to buy. So it costs a lot, and it makes it difficult to get that much money. Two robots on Pro. No, just one run on Pro. So you do a New Game Plus run on Pro? Well, it depends how you're doing it, but basically, the best way is to do a New Game Plus run on Pro, so you can get the Infinite Rocket Launch. Which gets you the achievement for doing Pro. And also, if you get an A rank, which you can do on New Game Plus, then you get the Chicago Sweeper weapon that you need. So just one run doing that. I'm not at the right place. I'm trying to do the PR run.
I thought you were waiting for fruit.
No.
It only had 20 odd seconds on it.
Well, it's not full. I didn't even mean to go to the fruit at all. I was just distracted talking.
Would you not have took some? You only had 20.
Right. Good. Can hold 8.
I might as well have took it and get it refreshing.
One of the extra content weapons requires you to play through on Pro New Game without using any bonus weapons unless Infinite RPG is allowed. Which one? Which one? Because I don't remember doing that. If it's the hand cannon that you're talking about, then they changed it, and you can get the hand cannon. You can get the hand cannon by getting an S rank on all of the mercenaries levels, and I would highly recommend going down that route. So they changed the unlock conditions for the hand cannon and made it much easier by doing that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is the hand cannon, and yeah, look, basically I think you need to get an S rank on like the 3 mercenary levels that they added as a free DLC, and you get the hand cannon.
They're actually kind of fun too.
Yeah, they're fun to do as well. They're not too hard, they're quite fun. And it's a lot better than doing a fresh run on Pro. To see if you own mercenaries. Like I say, you should do, because it was a free update, so it wasn't there when the game launched, but it was given to everyone free. So unless they left PC out of that, you should have it. If you don't have it, then you will have to do the pro run for the hand cannon, in which case I would just try and do one run without the infinite rocket launcher for it. But you know, there's no point doing the infinite rocket launcher run. Try and do just a standard one. But you should have it. It's just installed. There you go. Get on that. Get on that. Didn't have it in your library. Yeah.
It is actually quite fun.
It is. It's quite fun. And it's a much better way of doing it.
There you go. That can be what you do rather than...
Yeah, rather than a fresh run, you can get that finished up.
Have we killed the mini-boss?
The
If
mini
not, there
boss.
should be a mini-boss.
I don't think so. Assuming that guy up there is not the mini boss. So.
No, it won't be. More quartz.
I like that. I kicked down a ladder. It should speed up getting back up there, but I can't remember for the life of me which corner it's in.
You had to do mercenaries for RE8.
How did you find it? Because again, I quite enjoyed it for the most part of RE8.
You did.
Yeah, it was a bit annoying. I would say RE4's mercenaries felt easier as well than 8. 8 felt harder because you had all like the special enemies and I didn't hear. Had all the special enemies getting in your way all the time.
Chinese has been ordered.
Oh, Jenko, we are very jealous. I mean, it sounds like we're having one ourselves.
Jenko, you've twisted my arm. It's happening.
The whole plan to cook a nice meal got out of the window.
Yes. Well, you let me know when it arrives. We've got 45 minutes left before we'll be leaving, so you may have it by then. You may not.
Unless you have a speedy Chinese delivery.
Wasn't too bad, honestly, but yes, maybe I do that tonight.
Yeah, I reckon it's like 1 to 2 hours playtime to get the hand cannon unlocked. It's not too bad at all.
I suggest you do that in Without Rush.
Yeah, you could definitely get that finished up tonight.
I think you do that.
It's useful to have as well. I mean, it would have been useful on your first run because you just get the hand cannon then. But it's, you know, you can bring it in for like the last boss or whatever. I don't think I did because the end of the DLC after my first run. And in some ways you might not want to do that just so you have a proper organic, non-cheating first run. But it is useful to have. The good thing as well, and something to remember for your speed runs, is the special weapons will be in your chest. And so any of them that you don't want to use, so say you want to use the Chicago Sweeper, you can sell the hand cannon for some extra cash. So it gives you a little bit of a cash injection. It's a good boost. But it's good to have it unlocked early.
Oh, we're down. Wow, this gets cool. Yeah, it is. Oh! Oh gosh. He just squished him. This guy's cool.
He is. That's pretty cool. Right, mate. Yeah, that's it.
He's not his mate, is he? Oh. He's still not dead. Ah! Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not good.
Ow. Hmm? Oh. Ah! I hate these torsos.
I agree, just get rid of it. Kill it.
Right.
Come on, kill it. I'm not dealing with shit anymore. Good job.
I'll sort him out for you. Ow, that headbutt hurts.
It does. Is he dead? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's kind of stuck in the wall.
I'm stuck in the wall. Just fucking leave.
Oh.
Get out. Ciao. Bye.
Let's go. Any loot in there?
No. Oh, a butterfly.
There is a butterfly. Where you at?
I heard it. Oh, 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 oh.
You got him. I remember the balance cranks too. I remember them having some purpose.
What's wrong with that wall?
I thought it looked breakable. Not that you ever break any walls on this game, but something about it looked breakable. That's not a good set of enemies, is it?
No.
Looks like they're all friends. Doing so much to him. Wait.
Oh, lovely.
That was real nice.
What do we get from a Chinese takeaway? Well, I'll go first. I'll go with what I get now, because I used to order something else, but now, I don't eat meat and stuff anymore. I tend to order salt and pepper chips and salt and pepper tofu, and I get sometimes I get mixed vegetable rice. Sometimes, but I always get sweet and sour sauce as well. 'Cause they tell me it's a vegetarian sauce. Hope that they're telling the truth.
I get salt and pepper chicken every single time, it's gotta be. And then probably my most common would be chicken fried rice and barbecue sauce. But you know, I branch out. Might get a black bean, or I might get I mean, they do this place in particular does a salt and pepper munch box, which has like salt and pepper spare ribs, chicken, chips.
A little bit much for one person.
Like crispy chicken, crispy beef.
It literally, last time you got that, first and last time, it did you for about 5 meals.
It did. Honestly, it's ridiculous. It's such good value as well.
Yeah.
It's like £10 or something for like a ridiculous amount of salt and pepper food. And I love salt and pepper, so. But yeah. That's the most common, I would say.
Shame, because if I ate that, we could get such a cheap takeaway.
We could. Literally, do 2 people.
Yeah.
No problem.
That'd be a bad thing, because I feel like we'd get it quite often.
Yeah. Like, I've always wanted to get it again, but I've stopped myself, but it's just, you know, I do have to eat it then for 6 meals.
Yeah.
Chinese is right up there. It's probably one of my very favourite takeaways. Real good.
Don't really get much variety where we live though, do we? Because I feel like if you live in a city, I feel like you get a lot of restaurants and stuff will deliver to you, but we don't live in a city, so we don't have, you know, we only get like actual takeaway choices. We don't get like,
Yeah, restaurants that deliver.
we don't get a wide variety of stuff outside of pizza shops or Indian takeaway or Chinese.
Yeah,
It's like
pretty much that.
I'd kind of like more restaurants to deliver to us, you know.
Yeah.
Like maybe some Thai food or
I do love Thai food.
Asian food. Like we can't get that delivered where we are.
Yeah, you're right.
Can't get Thai or Asian food. Sounds like yummy dishes. Are we from the Midlands?
Well, what the?
Oh,
What was that? What even?
where are we going to spawn?
Just straight below that ladder. Luckily, I kicked the ladder down before I went for the loot. Okay. From north of the Midlands. More north.
Yeah, a bit more northern than that.
Alright, what the hell even? Yep, Is there a trap?
I don't know.
Genuinely don't know what.
Didn't really see it happened a bit quick. There's a guy, yeah. Ah. You have to be super quick then.
I mean, I've got the loot now, so it's fine.
Oh, did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Ah. You're from the south end. Very southern. Are you?
Is that like right on the south coast then? I don't. I've heard of Southend, but I don't know where it is. I guess it would make sense to be at on the south end of the country. Knowing how we name things,
Yeah, it's very.
it will be on the very southern point of the country. So quite simple to work out where it is. It's this guy here. I saw him earlier and just ignored him.
Very close to the south coast, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a few hours away from us then, Jenko.
It's annoying when you get caught with the decay.
I mean,
You have to win it.
you drove down there once, didn't you? And it was a long, long drive.
Yeah, I don't
Drove-
know
Huh?
how close you are to Eastbourne, but I had to drive down to Eastbourne for work. Yeah, it was like 5.5 hours, and it was absolute torrential rain for the entire journey.
Felt like more than 5.5. We're not closer to like 6.5.
Well, maybe it was more like 6.5.
Yeah, I think you're underestimating it.
But I remember it just being pretty horrendous weather. That's the main thing I remember about it.
It's like we can't share a takeaway tonight because we live too far apart. Yes, maybe one day we will, Jenko. Maybe one day we'll be able to share a Chinese takeaway.
Yeah, we know what we're getting if we do ever ever have the opportunity. Come.
We're waiting for a space where we find 2 caned alchemists at the same time.
I don't want to find that place.
We're going to see a ladder going down, follow the path by the bridge with spiked traps falling from the ceiling.
I don't like the sound of any of that place.
No. 2 hours from you.
2 hours from you. I was close-ish then. Closer than where we are now for sure. All 4 levels interact with any character. Right, yes. Any character is fine. I just went standard Leon.
Leon!
I
Leon!
didn't use anyone beyond that. But yeah, any character's fine. And yeah, all 4 levels. I thought there were 3 in my head, but if there's 4 then it will be all 4.
Oh, the disruption.
Yeah, that's why I'm running straight past. Don't you look from me.
Here it is. Please don't, Danny. Sorry. You're still traumatized, didn't tell. Gosh. I've already had enough of this game. I'm just adding to your trauma, aren't I?
You can try Ada. I think the only problem with it is they all have their own. They all have a different loadout in terms of what they're spawning with, and so I think Leon just happened to have what I thought was the best loadout. That's what I based my choice on. I think it was Leon.
Yeah, I'm
Representing
pretty sure.
Orcus.
No, I think you did, Leon. Yep, clean up processes quick.
We've already had enough of this game. It's not quick. It's not. You pistol, Leon. Your pistol run, unfortunately, will take a roundabout as long as your first run, because you've only got a pistol to kill everything, and like I said, you basically need to pick up every single treasure again to get enough money for the RPG. So, however long playthrough 1 took you, expect your pistol run to take something similar, and then you've got like your pro run plus 2 more. pro runs like 5 hours, the other two are like 4. So it's like 13 hours of speed runs plus another full playthrough.
Oh, you're really giving in to Rush. Lots of
Plus your mercenaries.
optimism.
Honestly, I was very much there with being sick of the game.
You were done, weren't you?
Yeah. We left the last 2 speedruns for a long time.
It was months. It was months before we came back and did it.
Many months. It was doing the DLC. It was doing Ada's DLC that got me back into the game. And doing that enough to finish it off. But yeah, it's a lot.
I'm gonna put a pic or two of you taking me. We need a food channel.
We do.
You can put it in just anywhere, but we need a food channel. I would love to see it, Jennifer.
Yeah, definitely share it. I guess we can share our own.
Yeah. We can both share it.
Everyone else in the Discord very jealous. But yeah.
They won't be very happy with us. They're not going to be happy with us, Jenko.
Yeah, that's it. Share takeaway pics. Alright, I just killed the 2 king guys you wanted me to kill.
I did. Go down this ladder. Path with the bridge. Oh, that's the one, yeah.
I don't like the look of that, especially because that guy couldn't be shooting me. Alright, there's gaps.
Oh. Oh, you could have. Oh, no. Oh, that's not good.
I just shot. It's gonna take ages to shoot. So I can't just like shoot. And in the end, it was a complete waste. So I just walked in and killed him.
It was. At least we can stop it. Way back. Yep.
Another quartz. I was literally saying, oh, I'm no quartz, and then we look at like constant quartz.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. I don't really.
So when we kill the next thing,
Yep.
do not move on from here.
Important.
Very important.
Oh, double
The
hydrate.
double hydrate, Jenko. That's a big hydrate.
I'm really trying to get these siders down me. I normally go 2 big gulps per hydrate, so I guess that's 4.
You do? I don't really
That
measure.
feels fair.
Don't really measure it, to be honest. You remember that time Mr. Funny Pants did loads in one go and nearly threw up?
Yeah, we did that many. We were really struggling. Both of
Yeah.
us, you particularly, but yeah.
What an
was a struggle.
arsehole.
That was a struggle.
What an absolute arsehole.
Yeah. It was an abuse of the mechanic.
It was. Like, that's not the intention. Oh, shit. Oh. It's got a guy.
It has.
That's my hydration.
Yeah, thank you.
Hydrates. You appreciate the hydrate dedication.
I'll say if it gets redeemed, it's getting done. Whether it kills us or not.
Yes. Get it. Don't worry, you won't abuse it.
No, we know.
I can tell you're a kind guy.
What's he doing?
Powering up. Someone.
But you were ready for a fucking stamina.
Oh, wow. Why did you not heal?
I had no stamina to get after his attack. He's a shock enemy, so I couldn't get stamina back.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. That's quite a long way back now as well. Like, really an annoyingly long way back. Yeah, there.
Well, hopefully we can just run past anyone.
Yeah. some of the guys like this guy are alright, but there's that one section where they were like, I'll get disrupted by everyone. Oh yeah, let's go with by the time.
Yes. I missed it last time, didn't we?
Yeah, can get stamina.
Well done.
That would cost 16,000.
Oh my god, you just
There we go.
lost them all, man. That was so stupid.
I'm gonna kill the butterfly, also known as I'm gonna suicide off this bridge by rushing.
Both very kind to me. Glad you found a channel. I'm very funny. Well, I'm glad you think so, Jenko. I'm glad you found us too. And
Yeah, we definitely are.
we absolutely enjoy having your company. We really do. Glad we can be here to provide some source of company and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Whatever you're doing, we're here to accompany you. Especially the grinding of games. Alright, let's not. Looks like I got to keep half my yoga. I've got 8, so I must have.
Oh,
I haven't lost the full 16, I've lost half.
it's taking a lot of pity on me.
Alright. Not die.
Oh. What is that butterfly doing? Where are they going? It didn't go this way last time.
It didn't. If it doesn't disappear though, this should be better for us.
Come on, you bastard. Yeah.
There we go.
Right.
There we go. Alright, I don't want to deal with your shit.
Oh.
Then if we drop on here, there's actually some loot we missed, and also I can avoid all these guys. We can't avoid these guys.
You got an S rank your first go.
Good job.
Nice.
Like I said, like you said, they're actually really fun and like not that hard. It's almost good that it gets you to play it when you otherwise just wouldn't.
Yeah, he otherwise might have not chosen to play it. I think I said that to you when you were playing it. Like,
Yeah,
it's good that we've got a reason to do it.
yeah. Otherwise you wouldn't.
But it's actually quite fun. Good. Well, one down.
3 do that.
Oh. Rude question. Okay, hit me.
Don't say the words hit me when the enemy's around.
Don't hit me. Not with your weapon. Go-to McDonald's order. Luckily for me, I don't have much choice. My go-to McDonald's order is I have the McPlant meal with I switch between Coca-Cola and Oasis.
You do.
Quite often I do get the mixed fruit Oasis, the dark purple one. Large, obviously. And I get either the cheese bites or the mozzarella sticks, whatever they're on. They change it around, don't they? The large version, obviously.
The share box.
The share box for just me. And then I get a McFlurry. I usually get a Galaxy Caramel McFlurry.
Yeah.
Large, obviously. And then feel sick afterwards. You get a large Big Mac.
Yeah, always. Big Mac. Always is so good. You can't give me a nicer burger than a Big Mac.
So he gets a Big Mac every single time. And you get chicken selects, right?
Yeah, usually 3 chicken selects. Sometimes I fancy nuggets, so I'll go for a 20 box of nuggets.
20?
But, you know, usually 3 chicken selects. And then a McFlurry as well, is probably what I'm getting.
Yeah, we get a lot of food. We don't get McDonald's often, but when we do, we kind of go all out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do we stack up against you, Jenko?
You tell us your go-to. I'm hungry.
Oh, it's food talk.
I know. Big Macs are gorgeous, and so are the mozzarella dippers. They are. Those mozzarella sticks are so good. With the salsa sauce that they always forget to fucking send me. Drives me mental, that.
Yeah, if you get it ordered, it all.
Even in the drive-through, they're just like, have you put it in there?
Yeah, you've got to question them, haven't you?
I know. Like, have you put the salsa sauce in?
No.
No. Like, well, fucking put it in the bag then. I'll jump through a window and get it myself. You've ordered 40 before.
Oh,
and ate
wow.
every single one.
Oh,
Wait,
that's it.
you can order 40?
That's 2 lots of
Oh, 2 lots.
20, I guess. Oh, I don't know how many's in share box, maybe 3 lots.
You might be onto something there, Jenko.
Now you've awakened something, you're like, actually, I can order
Wait,
more than one.
I can order multiple boxes? Oh dear.
Take it that wasn't the something that I was meant to defeat.
No.
Oh.
You go to order, it's usually two double cheeseburgers, large 6 chicken nugget meal, mozzarella sticks, cheese bites, share box, and maybe a cheeky boy. Oh my god, you can eat a lot of food, Jenko. Bloody hell.
We found someone. We found a fellow kindred spirit.
We have. Eats as much as we do.
Eating as much of those. Usually we don't find that, but I'm glad to have found a fellow food connoisseur.
Serpent, McDonald's dangerous. Serpent, what's your go-to McDonald's order? You don't understand how someone could think so much. Intel rush.
Come on. McDonald's is good.
You just have a burger and fries. Intel rush. That's just not good enough.
You need to up your game. We're getting share boxes for one person out here, all of us.
Jenko's getting multiple share boxes for one person.
See, now you've got it. Now put those together.
Sometimes 20 chicken nuggets and fries. Well, put that together with your burger
Yeah.
and fries. And then you're kind of halfway to what Jenko gets.
Yeah. And what we get. That's what you want. You just take the burger and the chips and put it with the 20 nuggets. And then that's your meal.
Yeah.
It's good. They do that thing at the moment, or I don't know if they've stopped, they were doing it, where you could get like 20 nuggets and 10 chicken selects for like a tenner or something, and it's so much food, but it's really good.
You are indeed a food connoisseur. Right.
Although you burn calories with your job, you should be the one who can...
Yeah, you should be the one who can digest it better than us. Well, not digest it, but you can have the calories and have no problem.
Yeah. You'd be on it.
Should you not have like a massive appetite? Maybe you do. Maybe you just find McDonald's sickly or whatever.
Alright, now comes death.
Oh god.
Because I remember seeing this fight when the game first came out, and this fight is horrendous.
Well, Alpaca said this is the one that he summoned on.
Yes.
The
I haven't
only,
summoned yet, but
the only boss in the game that he summoned on.
yeah, this is a horrendous boss. Oh shit, good luck with this boss. I don't think I can pause, but good luck with this boss.
I don't even know the buttons.
The serpent has redeemed
I've
us.
just healed and
Circle to dodge. R1 to attack, hold R2 for your power attack.
L2?
That's your pistol.
So it is.
So it is.
I'm gonna fuck this. You guys have got 15 minutes of this shit.
The Serpent's Order is a Big Mac and chips, 6 nuggets, chocolate milkshake, and an Oreo McFlurry. Well, there you go. It's on the... That's a middle ground order. Not quite going for the 20 nuggets, but you know, it's getting something on top of the burger. I've got to say, you should be ordering a Big Mac if you're going to McDonald's, except you. Yeah.
Well, Jenko doesn't.
I know. That applies to Jenko as well. There's Big Macs are really good, but ordered cheeseburger instead. Like the Big Mac's worked out. If you got 20, you get like 3 of them. Well, get 3 lots of 20. Oh, I see, the rest will be gone.
What?
You'd lose them all to lid, would you?
I'm sure you would.
I see. See, what you need to find, Serpent, is a vegetarian partner. Because what that means is, you never have to lose food again. Whole different life. Sometimes you might switch to double cheeseburgers for a couple of Big Macs, that's a rare occasion. Look, okay, as long as you get them sometimes, then I can let you. I do agree though, I like cheeseburgers a lot, it's just I can never choose it over a Big Mac. I feel like.
I used to get cheeseburgers.
Yeah, they're good, sometimes that's what you want, innit? I just love the Big Mac sauce, sometimes it's like the tomato sauce and whatever mustard or whatever on it.
Sometimes you just want the burger, innit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Move. You have to move away when it does that, does it?
Well, the wonderful thing about this boss is it's bad, but then its phase 2 is like 10 times harder.
Oh, fantastic.
I mean, that's pretty much, I would say, 90% of the bosses on this game. Phase 2 is always worse than Phase 1, but like this guy in particular, whatever it is yeah, probably. Yeah, you brought the shit up, that's nice.
I can see that coming a mile. Yeah, nice.
Big Mac sauce, that was a good try. Good first try.
Thanks.
More than half his first phase. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
right. Half its health.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm pretty proud of that. Hey, it says I'm playing. You're playing. That's a lie.
That's true, that was you.
You bastards, I'm playing.
That was all you. I agree, Jinko. If I could get that sauce, like the actual, I know you can get burger sauce,
It's a secret.
but it's not the same. Like if I could get Big Mac sauce, like that'd be heaven.
It's a secret, no one would know.
It is. Tasty spice. You can never know.
Move out the fucking way, my god! Give me a break! Piece of shit. Literally, how am I even supposed to fucking move anywhere?
Yeah, there's no chill. There's absolutely no chill to this boss. And you could also drink the sweet and sour sauce from a Chinese takeaway.
Ooh. You're more of a barbecue sauce fan from the Chinese takeaway, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
So am I, but it's not veggie.
Yeah, I like the sweet and sour sauce a lot. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
like, I imagine you've tried it with the barbecue sauce.
It's something else, though,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
something about it. It's not even barbecuey, really.
No.
I would say. Like, it's not even called the right thing, but
No,
it's so good.
it's not barbecue.
Best sauce.
Oh, I've got no stamina, I've got no stamina. Move, 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 move. Oh, God. Oh, fucking hell. Just stop. Are you literally gonna fucking stop? Just back off.
Never tried barbecue sauce on a Chinese takeaway. Let's try it next time.
Oh, you should have said that earlier.
We should. Yeah, honestly, like, I can't recommend it highly enough. It's so good.
Yeah, it's not barbecue as you would think. It's completely different.
Yeah, it's a real good sauce.
Ah, you piece of fuck.
And it's along the lines of sweet and sour in that it's red. But you know, you can feel like you're having sweet and sour. Kind of looks like it, but it tastes different. And this is the malaria. Oh, sorry, Melania, not malaria.
Malaria?
I mean, yeah, that as well. It's malaria, but Melania applies a B. Yeah, this is the one that I've not been looking forward to. I had no idea where it turned up, but I knew it was horrendous.
Oh, we've got 10 minutes to do it. Which is probably not enough.
Yeah.
Probably gonna just have a couple of guns and then come back next stream, I imagine.
Yeah, want to wait to start a new stream. This is gonna be.
Well, at least we can look for some help, right? A bit in between.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this fucking attack can't just pisses me off. What am I supposed to do if it's just like
That's it.
I'm just sort of stood there, just like.
You don't have the stamina to dodge, do you? So you're gonna have to parry it.
Well, I need stamina to parry as well. Can't move, can't do all.
Probably if you parry it, it'll. I think if you get a perfect parry, you.
Perfect parry, yeah. Good luck. It not only do I have to parry, I have to perfect parry it.
Yeah, just drop some perfect parries.
Right, yeah. I've just got them saved up just to drop.
I think if you do that as well, you break the shield. You call her her. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's her or not. I don't know why I keep saying her.
Oh, she's so slow. It's so annoying.
Yeah, you can't parry red attack.
Oh, I thought they were the ones you had to parry.
No.
Yeah.
Don't want you. So-
Yeah, no. They're the ones you have to parry. We started off that game by knowing that you can't dodge the red ones.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been playing the game wrong all this time.
Yeah. I hate that fucking attack. What is it doing? I'm
Well,
pretty,
I'm not getting timing down.
I'm pretty sure that's right. I'm pretty sure you have to parry the red attacks.
Maybe that's right. Maybe you've got a perfect parry the red.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the
The
case.
parry, yeah. So maybe that's it. You can't block them. So it's either dodge or land a perfect parry. Right. But, you know, I don't trust landing the perfect parry, so if it's a red attack, I always just treat that as a dodge.
Yeah.
And if it's a normal attack, then I'll go for a parry, knowing if I'm lucky, I should get blocked. Like that.
Fucking hell! Oh my god, God! Fuck no. I can't cope.
And yes, Jenko, it is the sauce that comes with ribs.
Yes.
So if you've had barbecue spare ribs, then you have had barbecue sauce.
I'm getting absolutely just... Don't want to say it.
It's a hard boss.
Oh my god.
It's a real hard boss. Red attack's very hard to dodge with some bosses. You're right, yeah. Sometimes, you know, you've got to get the timing down on the parry, but I just don't typically trust it.
You're gonna have a fabulous time.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of struggle next stream, I think.
Well, you will have that summon, which will help a bit.
Yeah, I'll give it a few goes this time. I want to give it a little try, but...
Yeah. I mean, you need to learn the boss, really, without wasting your summons.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out! Get out!
Oh, dear. I might start putting takeaway.
Oh, I need something to make me happy. Yeah, because ours like takes about 5 hours.
Yeah.
Are we both fans of a lovely Tesco meal deal? No. I've had way too many of them when I used to work at my old job.
Yeah. Meal deal's dead to me.
We've had a lot of meal deals from like previous jobs that we used to have. And university as well. We used to, I don't know about you, did you used to, I used to live off meal deals at uni when we were, because like I said, we used to live at home, but I had, when you were at uni itself, for lunchtime and stuff, I used to have a lot of meal deals then.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I'm just scarred, really.
You don't have much money when you're at uni, so you kind of have to live for meal deals.
Yeah.
You've eaten a lot of them at uni. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
we used to.
That's it. It's, you don't have much money when you're at uni, and then when we worked in the city, it's like just the convenience of
Yeah.
doing a meal deal for lunch. Death count is racking up.
I'm actually being molested.
Molested by malaria.
Death counters are racking up. Intel rush, I need some help.
Somebody help me.
Oh man, what is... Not be funny, but why has Serpent just done this to me?
I know.
Not spoken a word. All day comes in and does this to me.
What's this on you?
I've had enough.
Never thought you'd hear those two words together in a sentence. Well, you know. Anything can happen here. Anything can happen.
How? I didn't even comprehend you were gonna do that. What the fuck? You've never done that before.
Can't get distant. Just drop that on you. Yeah, going again.
Oh no, not this one.
You're just banging, you know. That's the one good thing, we have to listen to this every fight.
You're probably gonna get sick of it with how long it's gonna take you to kill this. No, no, nope, nope, nope,
Okay,
nope,
what's your words?
nope, nope, nope. What?
What's your words? Oh, well, let me.
What's your words? You're getting banned. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, you know. I keep getting caught by... Ah, no, something in my eye.
No, any excuse.
Shut the fuck up. Contact lenses are annoying sometimes.
I wouldn't know.
They just sit there fine and then all of a sudden it's like... Oh, what's that? I'm gonna turn inside out and... get... irritate you.
Give me gamble because this is the first time you've ordered Chinese in your uni town.
Is it? It's a good one.
Hopefully it's well reviewed. Yeah. It's always a gamble, isn't it, when you try any new takeaway. Like, you know, you tend to find one you like and then that's it. You just stick with your favourite. It always feels like a big risk.
No.
I really hope it's good for you.
Why was that first run so good and then the rest of that was shambles?
Sometimes it happens.
I think I was just more careful on that first time.
Yeah, okay.
Now I'm just angry.
Well, this is your last go. 15 minutes ago.
You probably won't even get a go.
Well, I think you want to. We'll just apply past ultimate. I want to try it. Just to make it always way. Okay.
Oh, fucking hell.
There we go.
Get it back, it's pissing me off. Serpent,
Yep.
fuck you.
Let's go and die.
No need for that. There is. Well, we need to have a think, right? What did we say we were going to do on Mondays? We know.
Forest.
Forest.
Ooh.
Wednesday then, I guess. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Wednesday.
Intel Rush told you to do it in the DMs, did he? I don't think my Intel Rush would do that to me. I think that's just you, so. Although, he actually would, from what he told me you were going to do earlier on that game. On Silent Hill earlier. No, it weren't that, it were Last of Us yesterday. Telling you he had it saved up and then Skenya came and did him the favour anyway.
Yeah. They've done a
So, actually, you're both as bad as each other. Everyone's just as bad as everybody. Except you, Jenko. You're alright. You don't do that to me. Except that time on the
forest, yeah.
Yeah, but he's learned his lesson. He feels bad. He feels bad for doing that to me, so.
Yeah.
Never since. You've got, like, your gun.
Yeah. I thought you used it, it didn't take you too much damage.
It doesn't.
I'm not even jumping use it.
Suspiciously long. It's only been 45 minutes. Usually. I would expect up to an hour. Anything after an hour, I start getting nervous.
Yeah.
I would say you've got about 15 more minutes before I would get nervous. Did I get vegetable spring rolls?
I haven't finished the audio yet.
Oh, vegetable spring rolls is something else I get that I forgot to tell you about, Jenko.
The other thing I found is your salty, salt and pepper, bean curd, stuff like that.
I want spring rolls too. But how did I forget my vegetable spring rolls?
Yeah, that's a key thing.
Yeah. Apparently it says an hour and a half. Oh, oh god. Yeah, that is quite the wait. Hopefully that's the very maximum and it won't take that long. That's all I can hope for you. You love a veggie spring roll. Yes, me too. So do I. And you do eat quite a lot of veggie food yourself. Apple and corn. Yeah. You see, again, with me being picky as hell, I don't actually eat corn. So the meat... Are you shaking your head at me?
Yeah.
Shake your head at me.
I'm vegetarian, but won't eat corn.
Vegetarian who doesn't eat corn. Yeah. You won't find a picky person. You probably will, but... Yeah, the meat I have is all like, so it's not corn, but it's meat-free alternatives, so like, there's a lot of pea protein, or like, soy protein, and wheat protein, so the texture and everything is sort of
What's that?
supposed to resemble meat, but it's not Quorn either. This Quorn's like a fungi. And it really puts me off.
That's the mushroom point.
Back to the mushroom point. I'm really funny about mushrooms. And Quorn is actually a fungi. And yeah, I don't like it. It puts me off.
Yeah, I go into a 240. And we'll call it a day.
$240.
240. I might try and bring someone in just to have a proper go. I've got 56.
Righty-ho.
Let's give it a go with a summon.
Hey, is your stuff on here?
My stuff's on there, yeah.
So my stuff's...
Yeah. You just put
You,
what you
you
want.
put my tofu
Yeah.
and my sauce.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
So I want my chips and my spring rolls. How long have I been vegetarian? Oh, a good few years now. Oh. Ooh. I don't know.
I'd say
Where-
8 years or
In
something.
college? Were I funny in college?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe like 8 years or something?
It feels like to me.
Been a long time. Yeah, long enough. I kind of forgot. Been a long time. Like I've always been funny with meat, and I always used to like basically only eat chicken, and that was it. And then it just got worse, and I just started to not even be able to eat. Not even be able to eat the stuff that I always used to be able to. To the point where I just couldn't stand any of it anymore. I just feel sick. What have you come back to? Dan? Playing this? Me talking about being vegetarian?
Maybe it's a very out of context conversation. Hopefully me beating phase 1 of this boss stuff it's come back to. All being well.
What's this? What's this you see in chat about Serpent? Yes, well, Serpent's telling me that you told him to do the swap player.
Do actually. I forgot about that.
And then I was banging on about how I initially said that you wouldn't do that to me, but then I said when you were saving up, you told me you were saving up for the last, you know, you saving your redeem for that section in The Last of Us, and then Skenya came and did it for you. I thought about that, and then I thought he would do that, wouldn't he? Well done.
At least we got phase 1 down.
I can't find my stuff.
Phase 2, like I said, from what I remember, was just horrendous.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Simon.
It is a woman! I think. I will write it all along.
Simon? Who's Simon?
Don't know. Kind of remember the name, but I forget what it is. You agree, phase 2 can be a stinker. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look good, does it?
No.
Your sword, Laxasia, swears to protect this tower.
I could just not come in the tower.
I'm absolutely.
I'd rather just leave.
It's a cute Geppetto.
What the hell is she doing? Who's Simon?
It's the head of the company. Going well. That was all intentional damage. Don't worry about that. Nailed it.
Nice.
Absolutely nailed it.
So close.
It's just so quick. So quick.
Yes, well that went well, didn't it?
A for effort. Thank you, Jenko. I'll take it. I'll take an A for effort.
Oh dear.
Alright, 2 more goes and then we'll call it night.
I might change and get large. I can get 2 large ones. Or 10 small.
Oh yeah, you can.
I'm gonna change my mind.
Yeah, I was for sure you'd not 10 small, but...
Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Fucking expensive.
It is, when you order too much.
You're still impressed with the Silent Hill performance? We upload clips to YouTube shorts and stuff. You see, we would love to, right? So we create, if funny moments and stuff happen, I clip things and upload them as Twitch clips. But the problem is, so I really want to get into learning how to create YouTube shorts, and I know there's a function in Twitch to make it easy, but the problem is the way our cameras are set up is it makes making shorts really hard, because what Twitch wants to do is it says drag a box of where the gameplay is, drag a box of where your camera, one singular camera is, and obviously it puts camera at top, gameplay at the bottom. But the problem is with our cameras being vertical, it just doesn't work. With our cameras being vertical the way they are, we can only have like one person on there, and then like to the side of the camera is just weird gap with just like weird space, and I need like the cameras to be side by side and at the top of the gameplay, and like I don't know how to do it. I just don't know how to do it.
I've got to focus.
So I would love to, but I just really struggle. Guess you have to try and get 2 camera footage at the same time. Yes. Yeah, I don't know how to make our cameras next to each other. I don't know, maybe there's some other kind of software I can use, but you know, usually it's as simple as just using the functionality in Twitch, and it makes it super easy and super quick and simple to do. But like I said, the way our cameras are set up, being vertical, it just doesn't work. Which is disappointing, because I would like to create them and upload them. as a shorts.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it if you don't have to pick one of us, can you?
I know, but it's not. That's not.
It's not really what you want to do, but...
No, that's not what I want to do.
That's the only real solution we've got right now.
Oh, yeah. I don't really know what to do about that, but it is something that's been bugging me for quite a while. Try and get sorted somehow. Also, did you mean my performance when I was outrunning that horrible woman? Because I'm still traumatized. Nothing to be impressed by. I am traumatized.
I need me some, and this is went horrendously without it.
You did an excellent job of remaining calm and collected.
Thank you. Yeah. I think I was less
You check that.
I'm less bothered by horror than I used to be, I think.
Yeah, he was. Oh, you know that if you watched, I think you did watch State of Play, the Metro VR game that was announced. He was like, "Oh, that looks very good. I'll be like, you know, I'm so excited to play that. I can't, you know, can't wait to get that when it comes out." And you need a VR2 first.
Yeah.
But he was saying it looks really good, and he would play that, and I'm just like, I would run a mile in the opposite direction from that. I would never go anywhere near that. And I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm brave now.
I'm actually quite surprised you're so as excited about it as you are.
I'm very brave now.
It looks really cool. It does.
I'm doing one more go with a summon. Just because I wanted to do 3 with a summon and I forgot to summon.
You're impressed by both performances. You did really well in the two. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it, Jenko. I was on the verge of tears, I think.
Yeah, you were struggling, I could tell.
Yeah.
I mean, like you say, you don't normally end of an email.
Yeah, I never quit out of it early, other than then. I just had to. Give out Chris 5 minutes, but...
Have you ever played the Metro games, Tinko? They've been on my list of games I want to play for so long, but I've never actually found the time to play them. I still want to play them, but have you actually got any experience with it? Don't kill me. Don't kill me, please. No! Fuck off. I had like 8 health left and my heal on the guy, like... I'm just dying to this boss with so much health left. And they're the worst bosses. Well, it's not that you die because you run out of healing, you just die because they just do so much damage. Yeah. Alright, call it a day there. I don't want to stop, but also I'll be fresher next time. Or should I say you'll be fresher next time when someone throws you straight in for the first 15 minutes?
I don't want it.
Because someone will.
I don't want to.
And you've played the first two and completed them both. But back before you got platinum, you dabbled in Exodus. You didn't get around to it, unfortunately. Okay, well, at least you've played through them. You're ahead of me. It may be something that I drop into at some point in the future if we get a bit of a game drought.
Yeah, this year is looking quite dry for new stuff, isn't it? So
It is. Although we just got 2 games today that we got told about that we didn't know were coming out. So.
yeah, true. It's definitely less intense than last year, though. So
yeah,
might give us a good time to catch up on some stuff. There's a cat who wants some food. She knows when her food time is.
She does. She does.
But
yes, we'll call it a day there. Thank you everyone who's been here for both games. It's been a really fun stream.
Yeah.
A little bit of scares.
A couple more games that are coming out that we might like. You drop the trailers. Yeah, feel free.
Yeah, definitely do so.
Yeah.
Please.
Because we're definitely prone to missing some stuff, so...
We are.
That's what the game announcements channel is there for, so we can put some stuff in there that people might have missed.
Yes, I want to continue. I don't want any corrupted data. I'm going to quit properly. No corruption, please.
But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out with us today. Will there be a stream tomorrow? No, we've decided, a few weeks ago we decided to just do Saturdays on the weekend now, so we're consistently going to be having Sundays off. So the plan is to do 6 days a week right now, with Sunday being away.
Yeah.
I think every now and again there'll be a weekday that's off as well, but consistently Sundays we're going to just have for ourselves now, I think.
Gives us a bit of time to catch up on things that we need to do outside the stream, and also just to chill a little bit. So unfortunately we won't be here tomorrow, but we will be back on Monday.
We will. We'll be playing the Forest on Monday.
Yes, trying to get those collectibles finished up so we can get the game finished up.
Yes. But let's not forget to put
Yes.
put the pictures in, Jinko. And I hope your takeaway arrives soon.
Yeah, hopefully so. Hopefully so.
Hopefully you've got some pictures to take.
But yeah, it's been good. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone who has been here. And we will hopefully see all of you lovely people next week.
Yeah, I'm going to start a raid on someone Platinum Lounge suggested to raid in on earlier on. So looks like she's playing Lies of P, just like we are.
Very appropriate.
So we'll raid from Lies of P to more Lies of P. And go and say hi, give them some support.
Yeah, definitely. Your friend's getting hungry. Well, hopefully it comes Jenko, or otherwise we may not see you Monday.
Maybe you won't survive Monday.
And yeah, best of luck with Ari for Intel Rush. We'll catch you next week.
You can send us a message if you want to complain about it.
You can. Feel free to rant in the Discord. But yeah. See you next time, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you later.